Good morning, guys, and happy Monday to you. Last night we had a conversation. We had our webinar. We talked about the potential of price selling. Why? We said, being able to read the room is one of the most slept on gifts as a trader that you need to have. I mean, in real life too, right? You got to know sometimes when to shut up and listen or walk away. Um, we had our expectation of buys, but the conditions were as followed. If we can't break past Friday's highs, hey, ain't no buying, bro. you know? So that's one of them little things that I learned as a trader to be able to have a bias, but hey, there are some conditions. If you see the conditions changing and it's realistically having a structure change, don't be stuck with that bias. If you gotta pivot, then you gotta pivot. You guys get it. Like we know this is something we have to do. If not, it might sting. Right. So, and I always figured out by like whoa, was I trying to say Monday and London at the same time? Wow. By London, typically we get that answered. So I went to sleep, but I woke up at 4 and I was like, okay, let's see what happened. And of course, London went above Friday's afternoon right here, and we started selling. Now, granted, I took the sell, and then price started to make its way to this area of rejection. Now, if y'all following me on the reels that I posted yesterday, I even opened up and said, man, many a times I've expected the market to sell off in a grand way, but ignored these areas of rejection in the middle. And most times I would be in good profit and then watching this thing just wick out and push back up. So as soon as I was in profit, I honestly closed. I honestly closed. Not that it wouldn't continue, but I've seen enough trauma, and Natish knows this too. Like we've been in situations where we're literally chanting and rejoicing. Next thing I know, turns into a wick. And like honestly, I learned from my lesson. This is this is one of the references. This was back in July, I believe. Me and it's always them long wick zones in the middle that catch me lacking. Like I'm thinking we're gonna keep going down. I'm waiting patiently for it to do so, not really caring about the number too much because it's the expectation and the objective, the destination that you know how that goes as a trader, waiting for the destination to reach. We see the number, yeah, that's cool, but it's the destination, and then bites us in the ass. So this is why, like, I'm very careful about zones like these now, and I closed out. Not to say price is not going to continue selling. All right. We did want buys, but I think if there is some buys coming, that's probably going to be once FOMC is announced, maybe a day or two later, price will react and go up. But for now, I think a much needed correction was in the works anyway. Right. So so for today, if there's any trades that'll be taken for gold, it'll be sales. This internal structure is making sense that it's selling to retrace and make a higher low. I still think gold at some point is going to reach 5,000 before the year ends, and if not, that's fine. We just play by ear. You know, we got pretty close to it, 4,300. We didn't even touch 4,500, so they got time to do whatever they want to do. We just don't want to get stuck in a bias that's hurting our accounts. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Ha! The wise, the wise mama quails.
How you know it's me just from a hum?
Ah, come on, man. It's the same way I be telling me. Oh, people in your houses know my voice. You know? Yeah.
I just finished watching the YouTube when I was
Oh
driving
yeah.
back home. The replay
Oh,
from
that's
last
what's
night.
up. That's what's up. Yeah. I even have some of y'all tell me, man, when I'm making bad decisions, I hear your voice in my head. I'm like, damn. It's good to hear. Okay. So that's the plan for today. I even think it's starting early. What time is it? 9:30? Oh, it's 9:30. Shoot, it's 9:30. So how do we go about a tree like this? That's 5 a.m. That's London. Okay. Yeah, that quick little retracement was the retest. Okay, cool. Now, for those of y'all who trade gold futures, jeez. Uh-uh. Oh, yeah. Wow. On the 1 hour with gold futures, um, they look like they just swept this low right here. It might be a retracement or something. Is this thing even on? Oh, it look like it's moving. Yeah, I can't stay here too long. It's not moving. But here, oh no, wrong chart, wrong chart. Yeah, it's selling off. It's selling off. So notice how price, yes, it's sold, but from London, we won about 400 so pips. We don't have to jump in it now, but we can tell if there's a trade to be taken, the stop loss would be out above London highs, at least above here, which is 4,056.
And yeah, I saw you took that sell. I was up with you,
You were up
but
at that time?
you know I'm up. This boy, he don't want me to sleep. Every 5 seconds, wham, give him the bottle, give him the pacifier, sleep, wham. Like he just, I don't know.
When?
So I was up and down trying to sleep, but I can't sleep because of him. And I was looking at the market. I saw it sold at like three something. I was like, dang, do I want to get in? I was like, nah, I'm really too tired. I can't.
Mm,
But I knew I would have been good though. Like, so when I saw you posted, I was like, oh yeah.
I know y'all
It's
be
just
shocked
so
that I'm
hard.
awake.
Yeah, like what you be doing? What is your excuse?
I gotta sneak on out and like slide myself from under somebody, and then and then I'll make it to the office. Sometimes I don't make it. I move, she moves. I'm like, damn, I gotta get out of here.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Wrapped around me. I'm like, damn, cuz I'm trying to go trade. Where you going? Staying in. Never mind. Subject has woken up. She senses movement. So yeah, when I end up making it, it's because I had a solid 4 hour sleep and somehow I made it out, But I was like, my willpower really wanted me to go and check up and follow up with if price is indeed selling. And the structure, the way it started from Sunday, I'm like, yeah, it don't look like it's gonna be buying just yet. Okay. Now let's go to a higher time frame here. Man, I'm so glad we covered these rejection areas, bruh. Oh
'Cause-
man, I almost want to do a little quick post. Nah, we'll do that later. This ain't the time. Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about with the 4 hour rejection zones, guys? It'd be the long wick that look like spider webs or spider legs. When you see zones like this, if you was in good profit and it's selling off, close your profits because the way they just dry up, diabolical.
I mean, and the left is telling you it's rejected all over here. Look at that. One, two, three.
3 long wicks.
Yep.
I've seen Mandingo candles. I haven't seen Mandingo wicks. You stay around here long enough, you're gonna see everything, huh? God damn. Okay. It's good to like pull up on a Monday, know that sure you have every fingers available to push the button. But hey, it's Monday, it's cool. We could wait and see things kind of play out a little bit. Um nothing crazy. SB,
What's good, Brody?
what's good, fam?
Man, much, man. Ready for the new week?
Hey, you starting it the right way, pimp.
Yes, sir.
Good shit.
I already know, man.
Adding to the wall of profits. I love that. Bright and early. Let's work.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir.
Like it, fam. Proud of you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we said we was gonna close out the year with mad payouts.
Absolutely.
That's what we doing. Beautiful. The mind becomes very quiet when we start to actually get paid for our work. You notice that?
Yeah. One big breakthrough I had too is like, just being okay with the small wins, and I'll just let you know, multiple accounts or more capital do the scaling for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we try to put too much pressure on the capital that we don't have,
Yeah.
but it's just hurting yourself.
Then you're like, wait, we don't have. So why not just have a little?
Yeah, a little, and then once you start, scaling up, consistency starts to go up, then the lot sizes or contract size will go up as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Man,
no need to rush anything.
you just said something I think a lot of people needed to hear, even with this dialogue. It's like, okay, you don't have a lot, so you're trying to have a lot. Okay, so what about the littles? Because it all adds up. A lot of times we're in our situations is because a lot of little things piled up, a lot of uh transactions piled up, a lot of bills piled up, a lot of procrastination piled up. But if you just eat the frog and just do one thing at a time, you'll cover a lot. A 200-page book is really 20 days of 10 pages read, you know? So in 3 to 6 months, you'll have read 3 to 4 books. I'm gonna start charging for these calls. I'm doing the job of a lot of professionals. Okay. So that's what's looking like on the menu for gold right now. I think it's a good time to get in, knowing that the positions we can put the stop loss above. Let me go down to like a very small time frame. Yeah, what time is it? Nah.
SV.
Yo,
SB
What's up?
Jaquan said, "What's up?"
what's good? Let me see. Who is that? That's Jaquel? What's good, Jaquel?
What's up?
How you?
You be doing futures?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I heard you say the contract. See, Hans, what you waiting for?
Hey,
Ah,
I've been trying to tell him. Guys, thought on over, bruh.
I know, guys. I know. I'm still learning. Still learning.
I think you want to learn too much. That's what it
Mm,
seemed like to me. Like
you
you
bought
just like
me.
you gotta know every little thing. Like you can't not go into war not knowing everything. Like you gotta know everything before you jump in. Like I know that's what you're doing.
Damn, you caught me. Shit. I feel seen.
It's a smooth transition for real.
I
Right.
just
I'm
need one
telling you.
day for
I
it.
showed you. You can make 200 in like 1 second. I showed you. You
You
saw it.
sound like some New Jersey hustler for real.
Oh hell no. Come on now.
So I told you, man. I just showed you the ways on the block. Like you could make this spread. What are you waiting on? Scary. No, it's
Especially on the prop firm side, the futures is something else.
mm.
Crazy. The
Hold on.
return is crazy.
Time
Yeah,
out,
it's
guys.
like,
Hold on. Let's take advantage of this entry right here with the
all
stop
right, bet.
loss above London highs. Stop loss above London highs. We're looking at above this wick 4053. Get in some positions right here. First sells, obviously. Okay. Yep, we're in themselves. We're in themselves. We're in themselves. We're gonna let this thing play out. Now, the first target, I'm sure they're probably gonna blast through the bottom of 4016, but let's not be shocked if price touches 4007. They'll touch 4000, but that's probably gonna be a zone where they reject or whatever. But this definitely could be the play for the day. Okay. We're playing conservative. The conservative game has been working very well. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I lowered my contracts too.
beautiful.
I already made some profits. I'm like, let me just go in small.
Good. Because once we sweep the 4 hour lows, they usually pull back into some sort of lower high and then they sell. So them retesting this area of supply right here, the London session, is between 6 a.m. and such. I mean, obviously we have 3 a.m. here, but this is a short-term high. Got rejections right here in the middle. I figured being in here is okay. You know, they might fluctuate, but ain't no way by like the next hour, 45 minutes, whatever, they won't be selling off. I can see 4,000 being a dead hot place that they're searching for since to
Oh,
revisit.
that's probably what just happened. Somebody just like forced through it at whatever price, and the MES didn't in that instance go with it. Now,
What's in your background, Jerome?
in
Sounds
those
like some good YouTuber.
That sounds like Top Step.
Yeah, it does. Like, what you know about that, Hans?
Yeah, it's Dubstep TV. I
I
normally
knew
just put
it.
it in the morning.
I ain't listened to them in mad long. Sometimes it's annoying because they be trying to call out stuff, and you be like, dang, they right? Nah, you can't even trade while they trading because
As
you may have a whole
can I
different
look at
analysis.
BS study?
No, not right now, Brody. We're in the trade, so we got to make sure it's doing what it's doing before we go looking elsewhere.
I don't think US 30 and Nas is gonna move like that. I don't know. I know it's a gap up and stuff, but it's not looking good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gold is looking
Are
good.
we in profit, guys?
Yep.
That shit already going down. 91 pips. Oh, Lord. We good. We looking good.
I'm in profit.
Nice. Nowadays, we're so nonchalant with it. We're just chilling for real. Good. Ain't nothing too exciting before we get carried away. Good.
Hans, look at my three.
Oh, shoot.
Conservative.
Nice.
Conservative.
I love that.
Conservative.
Yes, yes, yes. Good job. Talking about. Good job. All right. Okay. Yes. When do we put SL into profit? Do y'all wait? Oh, yes, Lisa. So because price is like still in the vicinity, for real, I would focus more since you're a scalper, right? I would focus more on closing out profits when we see price touch this zone again. Um, I'm sure your position is kind of right there. I think it's best to also put the stop loss behind your position, like just right behind. And once it starts selling off again, move the stop loss in front of profit because you know this is a scalp. This is a scalp. Yes, exactly. Now for swings, you got to think about it from an hourly standpoint. Meaning, if you got in at 10, you're like, all right, I'm gonna let this thing run by 12 p.m. And then once it's like just far enough, sometimes I just check back in and I move the stop loss into profit because I got to give it time to move. If let's say while I'm in the trade, that thing moved significantly further than I thought it was going to move, and I'm like, yeah, we're moving stop loss into profit, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because very often I'm asking myself, man, how could I had changed my outlook on this? And it's like, well, bro, you gotta think about it like an oven baking perspective. You don't want to move the sides too fast. You gotta put the timer 45 minutes. Ding. Okay, now you can move the chicken. You feel me? So that worked for me. So I'm like, damn, I could apply that in trading. The more you know.
Dang, Hans, I missed the conversation yesterday because I definitely would have made a comment
Yeah.
on what you were talking about with
Yeah, I was
the
looking for
side.
your name on the
Yeah,
participants.
I'm getting the kids ready for school and like, it'd be mayhem.
Mm.
But but yeah, 4 million. I'm like, if it's like 500, if you can lose 4 million, why when you get to 500,000 you can't close? Like, damn, like
You
four
know,
million? Nah.
um, sometimes it be stuff like that for I can't even act like I'm a saint. I've seen numbers, not no 500K, but I've seen, I mean, you guys have slapped me on the wrist about it many times. Like, yo, Hans, why didn't you close at 3,000? I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I just got stuck like a deer. But I think this is what every trader has to do once you go through a loss like that. You start asking yourself, man, um, no matter how much I believe in the trade, I need to know what's the worst case scenario of how much I'm gonna walk away with, no matter what. Because he said something that I nodded. I'm like, yep. I'm not always remember when I said that, like I always say that. I'm like, guys, I don't usually just trade for the money. I'm looking at the destination. But then a few times I got smacked. I'm like, hey, I need to also think about the money from like a retention perspective. Like, bro, how much can we salvage if something goes wrong? Because you don't want to go back to losses after you done seen such high numbers. Because it sucks up your dopamine level. You're like, bro, I don't even have the energy or courage to even take another trade. Like, I just saw how much I'm a goofy. Yeah,
Wow.
we've all been there though, right?
Absolutely. I feel like there just got to be like a balance between your conviction in the play and just like if the play is going south, knowing when to get out or if it's even going in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
Yeah. And then there's this psychology of like, you feel so turned off, like, nah, if it dies, it dies. I don't even want it no more. Nah, I seen this number, it needs to go back to that or half of it. And then market starts to scoogly googly moogly. Like, bruh.
Hmm?
Yeah. You know,
Oh, I guess I don't know. He'll do things differently next time, or will he do things differently?
he'll
I
be
don't
all
know.
right. He'll be all right. Every trader has to destroy, go through like this time of destruction or something will happen, and then you'll create a new synapse and be like, this is how I'm gonna do it next time. Cause I can't let that slip by like that. You know? If you don't have that and all you have is self-blame, yeah, you ain't going too far in life with the pivoting of psychology. I've gone through dark weekends where I just keep tossing and turning. I can't even worship. I gotta go for a walk. I'm like, dog, how the hell did I let this shit happen to me in broad daylight? How? But then that's the process of like, it's the process of acceptance and accountability, shock, grief. And then after a while, you're like, okay, well, I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. What can we do about it? That's usually when I go about, okay, I think it's time for me to have a talk. I go ahead and I do the one-on-one session with myself. I'll write my notes. I'll say what I need to do, but it's painful because you guys can tell what type of person I am at this point, right? It sucks when I'm like, yeah, wow, you're writing in hindsight. Good job. You know, like, what's that gonna do? How do you even know this is gonna help you in the beginning? How? I mean, not in the beginning, like next time. Oh, you're writing your feelings. Wow. Boy, you should have known better that in that moment. You know, like I can hear that voice and I'm like, shut up. We took the L. We're taking the L and that's fine. And we're gonna do better next time. And that's it. Cause if not, I'm gonna lose my mind. I know I'm rhyming. I'm not doing it on purpose, but it's it's that type of accountability that you gotta do. Like I said to myself at once, like next time, bro, yeah, you gotta close some type of profit, fam, even if it's $1. Cause then you ain't gotta make back loss. You just kind of, hey, you didn't close the profit. Something went wrong. Fine, you know? And that's just what it is. It's just what it is.
Right.
As you can see, price is just dancing
Um,
a little bit.
I'm leaving. I got a headache.
No problem. We'll talk a little bit later when you wake up, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
You as well, Fazio. You as well.
Hope you feel better.
Thank you.
All right, let's check US 30 real quick, real quick. Mm. Yeah, price is more so looking like what we talked about. Just using the range from Asia and London, but this does not make sense to me. But I'm sure it probably will buy, right? And this gap that you see, it doesn't have to fill all the way. Doesn't have to fill all the way. But at some point it just might. Just might. Washni, how you feeling today, brother?
Feeling good. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah,
All
I'm
the way from
surprised
the
you.
sixth. Yeah.
I'm surprised you were able to jump on.
Oh, I'm locked in.
I like that. I like that. Everybody in the cell?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's not 54. The volume's not here yet, but it's typically setups like these that just over time it just finally plays out. But as I said, I know some of you guys are scalpers, and I know we're already like a good 93 pips in profit. If that's your goal for the day, Don't wait on me. Quite high probability the gap will be filled hopefully soon. Christian, what's up, my man? Wait a minute, which Christian is this? Wait, is it Chris or is it Chris? Because there's two. It's two. Ah, yes. Yeah, okay, good. My man. What's up, bro? I want to learn how to stay in trade. I knew you were gonna say that, Lise. It'd be some opportunities though, like if the goal was to scalp, so be it. Because the swing game is cool, but some opportunities, they're not swing opportunities. They're some intradays are just intradays. But this one is it's good, whether it's a scalp for today or whether it's an intraday melt off. So in situations like that, though, if there's partials to be closed, you can, and then you let the rest run because you don't want to risk the bread that your goal for the day with the banger for the day, right? Yeah. Safe to say the trade for today is gold. The way US 30 is playing out, I don't mind letting Shorty do something for today so we could pick up on where it wants to go. I think Price wants to retrace back in, but I don't have a good read on it. So I'd rather just trade gold. Know that we secured something. That's right, sir. Yeah. I said it in my head. Like people don't know this person, but he's been rocking with me since 2021 when I used to do daily live trading sessions with Avoria Prime in London at 2 in the morning on my side. Yeah. People don't know that part.
I do.
True that. True that.
No, it really used to be popular. It used to be like 300 something of us on the live call, 3 in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah. Sometimes on threads, like for example, Lisa followed me via threads. I'd be like, man, folks don't know how much of a grandpa I am in this space right now. And like I'd be seeing that some people are like, oh yeah. I got into it with this one guy. And I recognized his Instagram name because he'd be the one since I think probably 2019 would just jump in the comment sections of traders just trying to call them out. And you never really hear from him or know of him for real. And I'm dropping gems on threads, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, like yeah, your profile is giving scammer vibes, or you trying to sell courses?" And I'm like, I'm crying in my head, like, boy, I'm just here, just spitting good gems, bro. Like I'm not here for too much ulterior motives. I'm even like tired of trying to teach somebody from scratch.
I was just about to say that. Like, you don't even want to trade. You don't even want to teach a new trader.
Yeah, I barely be showing up in here if I ain't love y'all. Real for real. Yeah. Folks thinking I'm trying to stack up the roster. I don't care. What? Keeping people accountable. That's the big thing. Now that's them little guys. I even don't even like jumping into conversations about dropping information for free, selling course for free versus paying for mentorship. I just feel like that's something a lot of new people are begging for or they struggling with. I've made peace with that. Like, hey, back in 2005, it used to be seminars at Sheraton hotels where white folks would be like charging 10 racks to teach people Forex. And if you wasn't white or you wasn't a blue collar 6-figure earner as a black person, you wouldn't know about trading stocks. You'd think, oh, that's what old folks do. Now Forex is like selling like hot potatoes. And folks was definitely charging at the time. And anything that's a high income skill, you can charge if you want to. But that does, I balance the free way more by giving, but that don't mean I shouldn't really charge for my services neither. Like my mentorship costs. But when it got to a point, I'm seeing people say, oh, yeah, if you was making money, you teach for free. I'm like, yeah, that's a cop out. You don't get to tell me how to charge for my time. But again, people want to learn for free and they just get an overwhelming amount of folks that want to teach for free, but then they get overwhelmed. And then now being stuck in a pile of like, I didn't make too much noise these past 4 or 5 years or whatever because I was focusing on my craft. Now folks might confuse me for a newbie, So that's why like I cool it. I know what platforms that are supposed to put me in a better position in POV. That's why like when I'm dropping my content, I do it in a different way. Speak from a perspective of experience and calmness. If somebody don't peep that means a nigga wise and been in this game for long, that's on you. I'm not competing for nobody's attention.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know how you deal with it.
I don't. I show up when I feel like it. I don't when I don't. Yep. Teaching from scratch is stressful for that. Yeah. Building on your accounts is way better. Like, especially when you're like, who am I trying to? It just comes from an MLM perspective, right? You're trying to teach the masses as many as you can. Okay. But that's everyone's household you're trying to give the game to. You got to focus on yours at the same time. Unless you're doing it for sales, then this whole concept of trying to save everyone, like we got to slow down on that. Now everybody wants to be saved. It's going to take a lot. Takes a good 2 or 3 years is what it's looking like to really be a profitable, consistent trader. You get a good person to really focus on you for a long time, maybe 6 to 9 months if you already had that dog in you. But other than that, man, teaching somebody abundance from scratch, that shit hard. Watching them fail forward, that shit is hard. Bro, I blew an account today. It stings to even pick them up, but it's like, I know. I love you anyway, though. And that's when you understand how God operates, too. God, I fucked up again. I know. I still love you. God, I'm stained. I know. I died for you, though. Yo, Jesus, help me out. I got you. Are you tired of me? No, I love you. What? Man, I haven't prayed in a long time. I know. I love you, though. It's like, wow, is this what love is? Yeah. Sheesh. Quells is pulling up at 4 a.m, pumping milk. Golly.
Exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. Parents giving life, sacrificing happiness just for kids to be happy. Like you start to grow older, you start to realize love is different, boy.
Yo, I was just about to say that when we was on the blog calls with you, when we was what was the company Avoria Prime, AP, whatever,
Avoria Prime.
was that my first pregnancy with you. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I don't know, like 6 months pregnant, something like that, on them live calls, deep early in the morning with you, trading GP,
Yeah, you're a
GJ.
loyal one, man, for sure. Yeah, we was Genji James. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I don't think they've ever seen a trader catch 200 pips, 150, like casually like that.
it was
Christian
fire.
remembers. It was
And I thought I was gonna be getting paid during those times. I still ain't getting no payout. But hey, guess what? I'm in a live account now. Today I just hit my profit 1,500. Shout out to Han.
yeah,
We live.
the loyalty paid off.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
Jaquel
done
been
for the
dogging it.
day. I'm done.
I love that, yo. So
I'll be
imagine
back
having
at
to do that for the next person and the
people.
next person and the next person. Hell no. Took profits, got to run
How many
errands.
years ago was that? How many years ago was that? That was
Four now.
2021.
Have a
Dang.
good day, Lisa. Yeah, she just made profits. Be back tomorrow. So y'all telling me I gotta pull up tomorrow. I see what y'all did there. Yeah. All right. For my scalpers, it's okay to close profits. I know Close is like, already did.
Oh no, yeah, I'm done. It knocked me out in profit.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm done for the day.
I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Oh, who else? I'm making back loss I took the other day. Lord, I'm almost back in profit. Let's go. Yeah. I like this one. She's a good addition to the group. We don't even know where you from, Lisa? Ah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. All right, all right. What's neat? Did you take profits, fam? 'Cause I know you can't be here for too long.
Yes, I did.
Beautiful.
I did.
Yeah. It's the beauty of trading either side of the markets.
Uh,
Country blanket. Oh, okay.
I think I'm done. The little loss I got last week, I think I'm recovering it and I'm good.
Good
I think,
stuff. Would
yeah.
you have recovered if you let the loss get big? Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh bien, c'est la réalité à ça, mon vieux. Right? And just like that, we are gunning for 4,000, just like we said.
I'm out. I'm out in profit. Thank you, Hans.
She's out. She's out. Got it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job,
Let's
Christine.
go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Uh-huh. Get paid. Calm little day. Everybody else got paid. Who else is here? We got D Money in the building.
Yeah, I just came in late. I do some live work.
Ah.
Had some laps to do this morning.
Okay. No problem, man. Hopefully everything turns out well, man.
Yeah, it's just follow-ups for stuff that I had going on.
Okay. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. What a great trade.
Yep. And look at US 30. I know everybody thinking this gap is gonna fill. I know that's
Right.
they all do.
They don't do that no more. Just Asia, London, bop, bop, up. This gap is
Oh,
for
it's
the big
FOMC
players.
week.
Yes.
Yep, they probably gonna come for it then.
Yes. I was waiting for you to say that. Because you called
Are
it.
you right?
Yeah. You called it last time.
Yep, yep.
Yo, the gap probably gonna fill in FOMC. What did it do? Beep, bink.
Yeah, that's
Got
what they
some miles
do.
on you.
I'm staying away from that though.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
Hello.
Mesa, you.
Did you finish gold yet?
Yes.
Uh,
Wow.
it's selling though. I said last week.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that. Let me see what else.
Wow.
I can't go for that. Yeah, we caught a nice sell. the giveaway was price came and retested London highs, and while it was fluctuating around here, we said, hey, let's get in, put stop loss above London highs. Gave it time. 300 pips later, we got it.
So what time was London Eyes?
Well, this retracement right here was the giveaway.
Oh, 5:30.
Yeah, between 4 to 5 a.m. We saw this retest here. We said, okay, yeah, this is the retest right here. We'll put the stop loss right there. This was way too far. Yeah, so we played into that range.
Wow. But don't close that cell. It's gonna sink completely.
Yeah, nah, we good. Yeah. It's a big sell. But we playing it safe for today.
Okay. Take the money up.
Yes. So where are you with your challenges these days?
Not trading these days.
Mm,
A lot is going on, but we can talk after. Yeah.
I figured. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Where is the book? Hold on. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. My okay. My iCloud is not synced. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay. All right, guys. This was fun, but I gotta go. All right. You're not here for too long. I hope you caught these gems. Lorwin's dropped an analysis. Let me see. Nice, bro. Good job. But Lawrence, are you trading live, bro?
Who chart was that?
Lawrence.
Yeah, because I literally just pulled my chart up and I did that too. The breaker block. I drew a breaker block on 44146. I haven't done that in a while, the breaker block. So that's what I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Sometimes when they pull up, you're like, what? Damn, break a block. How you been? Is that you? Okay, instant funding. Lawrence, we're waiting for that payout, bro. GU, huh? GU. Price looks like it pulled back up to this area of supply. Just giving another chance to sell off. If you put in your position for GU, just know it's gonna take a few days to make it to like a significant area. They played around a lot last week until finally they gave it up. So trading pairs like that right now, you gotta just put something light and forget about it for a couple days until like Wednesday before FOMC kicks in. That's what I noticed when I was back testing. I'm like, man, I wasn't on Tuesday, I was in GU, but I don't like things not knowing what they want to eat. So I got out because they spent a whole entire session, 20 hours, just not doing nothing. I'm like, all right, yo. I get out, wake up, it's sold. I'm a little salty about it, then it buys. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm cool. I'm cool. Just stayed back, focused on what matters the most. So you guys, you notice this year alone, I've been preaching more conservativeness. It's because I want y'all to learn how to play it safe, play it smart, but realize you can still make money while being conservative in a market that's given more than the usual. Why is Sonny reaching out? Is it true some folks trade gold 80%? I don't know, bro.
Hans,
Yeah.
do you and wifey celebrate Halloween?
Nah.
Hmm.
Do you?
Yeah. You know I got kids now too, so
Okay, I'm glad you answered that way. The other day, we went out to the city. We was walking, and then I'm not gonna lie. I said to myself, it's gonna be hard having kids telling them, hey, baby boy, hey, baby girl, we don't celebrate that. Like the kids were so happy in their police costumes and Superman costumes and Batman. And I smiled the whole entire time.
yeah.
It's kind of hard.
Was
Just
it the
just for the
Halloween?
dressing up, you know. And
Mm.
I feel like it depends on what you do with the kids too. Like you could take them to a farm. You know, you don't got to take them around a lot of craziness or a lot of other people and stuff. But I get it, like with your beliefs and stuff, you know.
You know, it sucks when you have beliefs. It's like
Hmm.
you're a party pooper. But you see the joy in the smiles of people, and that it's not that deep. But then you're like, but isn't it that deep? You know, like,
Like you know the real meaning and stuff. I get it. I know.
yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something that I don't tell everybody. I hate holidays, and I'll tell you why. You grow up, you hear, hey, don't celebrate this, it's evil. Hey, blah 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 blah. You become a little, what's the word? So to survive this annoyance of frustration, whether like, hey, should we celebrate this or should not celebrate this, or um, do we have celebrate it? You're just confused on which camp to be on, so you become desensitized and just being a little bit uh the word I'm looking for is dissociated. Yeah, just dissociated. Yeah, so that's why sometimes I'm like, oh, is this holiday? Oh, okay. Because imagine you grew up in certain churches where they don't celebrate Christmas at all, not even a
Right.
tree in there. Boom, you go to some American churches and it's like Christmas Sabbath. You're like, what? You see Christmas trees and you're like, well, we don't celebrate Christmas, but we have to acknowledge the birth of Jesus Christ. I'm like, you chose this Saturday to preach about that. That's celebrating it, but okay. So it's like, where do you stand, right? Where do you stand? And so little by little, I started seeing myself just having a little bit of carelessness about certain holidays. I almost like the Grinch. You know, you'll see my wife, she'll be like, oh my God, I love holidays, decorations. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, we're the same. I love the decorating part, I will
Yeah.
say.
Ladies are always right, and
Yeah, sure. Of course you are. Yeah.
All right, we just jumped 400, about
Yes, we
4,000
did.
something.
Yes, we did.
I'm really happy for you guys. It's gonna keep dropping.
3,000.
Mm-hmm.
I was
I
waiting for
remember
that
when I
sale.
first saw gold, it was at like 17,000, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, when I first
Price
started seeing
price
gold, like
might reach 3,700. And I watched a video yesterday, and then the pastor was praying and saying that all the men that are controlled by their wife just move to the left side, and all of them just moved except one. And then the pastor asked him, why didn't you move? And he's like, my wife told me to not move.
That's funny. That's funny.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I bought all of our costumes already. Like we all got a theme. We doing a cowboy theme.
The cowboy theme.
Hmm. Cowboy, cowgirl.
Mm.
4,109 minus 3, 990. What? 1,000 pips?
Yep.
Since yesterday night?
Yes.
1,190. Phew.
Yes.
I noticed that on Monday, Gold be doing the thing.
Yep. So you know how we were expecting gold buys because it's been buying from Sunday. Last night when I went to sleep and woke up, I said, you know, the same way it'll buy for 1,000 pips. I'm sure from London it might sell for 1,000 pips, and here we are. Here we are. Hey, Hans, quick update. Processing team environment.
It really manipulated people because the buy structure was obvious. It was clear.
Yeah.
So if you didn't pay attention, we're gonna fight with the trend and that might be a very big candle today.
And it's already is. It's 1,000 pips.
You still holding, Hans?
All right, guys. How did you like this webinar tonight? I'm sorry. Let me start over. See, it'd be those type of cut.
I was just asking if you still holding.
Yeah. Or dang it, man. Why is this thing not taking the video? All right. We are in profit a whole 1,000 pips this morning. This was such an easy trade when we're grateful for that. It started out with this market starting on Sunday here and just basically not having enough steam to buy. And because of that, we noticed that London session came to retest Asia highs. And by around 4 in the morning, price just started melting. This morning for New York, we saw that price came to retest London highs. And that was the confirmation that we needed to take the sell. Took the sell, over 1,000 pips in profit. Intraday, 500 pips in profit, 560 to be exact. Good morning, guys. All right. It pays to be visually ambidextrous, being able to pivot, read the room. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful call. Happy Monday. Perfect. All right. Okay. We good. Y'all have a great rest of your day. No more questions, right?
Nope. You coming back tomorrow?
Look at you. We'll see. I'll announce it beforehand, though.
Okay. Thanks, Hans.
No
Have a
problem.
good day.
You as well.
Thanks, bro. You take it easy, bro.
Thank
Of
you.
course.